How's it going, boys? I'm here with another Vancouver Canucks Legends GM mode. We're going up against the Nashville Predators in the third round. Let's take a look at the playoff tree. Going up against Nashville. They beat St. Louis in the first round, and then they beat the Wild in the second round. So, fairly good teams there. Let's take a look at their roster. Taking a look at all the guys that played for him during the regular season and the points and all that stuff. If I can find them here. Where are they? The Nashville Predators. They should still have Forsberg on the team, as he's right there. 51 goals for him, so he can score. We all know what he is about. He's very good offensively. Actually, very good defensively too. He's actually one of the best two-way forwards in the game, in my own opinion. That's why I made him actually pretty good. With him, he's got Colin Wilson. Martin Hanzal almost had 30 goals, so hats off to him for being 33 years old and still getting it done. Phil Forsberg, who I believe there's no relation there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're not related. There's Ryan Johansson. A really good 1-2 punch with Peter Forsberg and Ryan Johansson down the middle there. And they also got Martin Hanzal, but I assume he's on a wing somewhere, but that does not matter. They got Craig Smith. He's a very good two-way forward as well. You know, they got some good two-way forwards, and Colin Wilson's a power forward. They got guys that can play defense. I know Philip Forsberg's not the greatest. Johansson's not the greatest defensively, but they're not slouches. And on the back end, Shea Weber, Roman Josi, very good defensively. I mean, look at those stats. Pontus Aberg, ooh, okay. So he almost had a 20-goal season. I bet he's on the third line there. And again, he can play a little bit of defense as well as put the puck in the net. Pierre-Luc Dubois. I don't know anything really about this guy. So they're really deep down the middle. I mean, their top four centers are 99, 92, 88, and 88 overall. So extremely deep down the middle. They got Nathan Gerby. I'm surprised he's even in the league. Pretty good offensive player, but his defense is shaky, I guess. It's not bad, but I thought it'd be a lot higher. Colin Sissons. I don't know too much about this guy. There's Ryan Ellis. He's good offensively. And yeah, they got not too deep of a team, but you know what? They are not bad whatsoever. So let's go ahead and take a look at their lines then, just before we get into game one here. So I think we can do very well against this team, and I actually forgot to take a look at their goalie, but we'll take a look at that when we look at the lines here. But I think we can beat them. I mean, taking a look at our lines, you'd think we aren't very deep because of Reinhart and Glendening, but they're so good defensively that it makes up for their lack of offense. And then for our top nine, these guys are very good offensively. So we can put the puck in the back of the net. Defensively, I think we are just as good as them. But let's take a look at their lines. Here we go. Yeah, Roman Josi, Shea Weber, very good combination there. Doherty, yeah, Jack Doherty and Ryan Ellis together. That's a pretty good pairing. Although I don't think he is very good offensively, so Ryan Ellis is probably carrying him a little bit there. Mattias Ekholm and then Trevor Van Riemsdyk on the back end. So I think our defense is pretty even. Obviously, we got Scott Stevens, like the best defenseman in the league, but I don't know how that one will play out, but I think this is where we really pull ahead. I think we have a much better offensive team than them. Not just forwards, but like offensively minded. Nashville's always been historically defensive minded, and taking a look at their team, you can still see that prevalent with all the two-way forwards that they have. Wow. Martin Hanzal, 88 overall on that third line. So their third line might do a lot of scoring because our third line is not very good defensively. So watch out for this third line. We need to shut them down. Goalies, they still got Pekka Rinne. He's kicking it at 37 years old, 87 overall. He's still a really good goalie, boys. So it's going to take a lot to beat him. But we got Nedeljkovic in net at 90 overall. So This is going to be a good series, but I think we got a slight edge in this one. And we'll just have to pull out all the stops, and I know we can win this. So we got home ice advantage again because we got it throughout the playoffs because we won the President's Trophy first period. All right, still 0-0, but you know what? That's not all bad. They are a very defensive team, and we're not going to score every single period, so you know what? That's not all bad. Second period. Oh, okay. Naslund and Gretzky score first, and then, like I said, watch out for that third line. Hansel gets a goal past Nedeljkovic, and then about 28 seconds later, Philip Forsberg. No, Peter Forsberg. I actually don't know. Is Philip spelled with a P or is it spelled with an F? I could have swore it was with an F, but I'm second guessing myself. I'm going to go ahead and say Peter Forsberg on that one. He scores with 38 seconds left in the period to tie it up at 2. Third period, here we go, boys. Come on. We need a couple goals here. One goal is not going to do it. It will never do it in the playoffs, so I want at least 2. Come on, boys. I know we're a better offensive team. They have good defense, but I know our offense can beat it. Come on, boys. Come on. Under 5 minutes. Don't let this go into overtime, and it looks like it's going to. Still tied at 2. Here we go in overtime. Who's going to be the hero? Looking for anybody to step up. I really do not care who. Power plays their chance, and they kill it off. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Under 6 minutes left now. It's just nobody scoring. Another power play. Here's our chance. Come on. You let it slip through your fingers again. We're going into double overtime here in game 1. It's lasting a long time. I feel bad for people on the East Coast watching, but Tyler Kennedy scores a minute and a half into the second overtime, and the Nashville Predators win it 3-2. You know, I really wish they'd say second overtime when you get into it. I feel like that'd be a nice little feature that I don't know why they haven't added it, but you know what? That's all right, I guess. But it's just the little things, I guess. All right, but anyway, game 2, we're still on our home ice. It was double overtime in game 1. You guys, I should have expected you guys to get more than 2 goals, but I can't really be that upset because, I mean, it was a very even game, and, you know, it took them to double overtime, so I can't really be that upset. Oh, my God. Craig Smith scores within the first minute on the first shot. Oh, my goodness. Come on, boys. Get it together. First period. Ryan Johansson also scores. 3:02 into the game. We're already down 2-0. That can destroy us as a team. We got to get goals early and often. That's what they're doing. Come on, boys. We're on our home ice. Come out for the fans. You got to play for the fans. They're the people that make this all possible. Come on. Second period. Oh, my God. Kachuk brings us to within 1, but Forsberg, he gets a goal to give them that 2-goal lead back again. Come on, boys. Are you really just going to get pushed over here on your home ice? That's ridiculous if you are. Power play. Timashov gets a goal for us past Pecorine. But Martin Hansel scores on Nedeljkovic. And like I said, that third line, they're going to get some goals on us because our third line's not super great defensively. Oh, come on, boys. Are you kidding me? We can only manage 2 goals against this team? And Tyler Kennedy with his second of the game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, boys. I just don't have anything to say. We need to step it up in game 3. That's all I can say, really. I'm disappointed with this team. There's no reason why Nashville should be beating us right now. And, you know, if we go down 3-0, I'm going to change up some things with the lines. But come on, boys. They took both of them from us on our home ice, embarrassing us in the game 2. I don't, boy, you just get it together. You guys know what you need to do. Play our brand of hockey, and I know we can win this game. First period. Nathan Gerby opens up the scoring. 1-0 Nashville after 1. Second period. Still 1-0 after 2. Come on, third period, boys. We need a goal here. Come on. Not asking for much. Just 1 goal to tie it up. That's all we need. There we go. Luke Green. Finally, he scores in the playoffs. I don't think he scored yet. Come on, boys. It's tied at 1. It's tied at 1 right now. I do not want to go into overtime. And Marcus Kruger, he scores for us past Pecorine. That's what I like to see, boys. 2-1 victory. But you know what? We're not going to make it very far in the playoffs if we can only manage 2 goals a game. Our defense isn't going to be as good as it was in that game every single game. We've only scored 2 goals in what? 10 periods of hockey so far? Because there was like 4 point whatever in this first game, and then 3 and then 3, so we've only managed 6 goals in about 10 periods worth of hockey, so that's a little unacceptable, especially for the offensive juggernaut that we were as a team in the regular season. Come on, boys. We need to tie up the series here in Nashville. Game 4. Here we go. Come on. First period. Alright, still 0-0 after 1. Our defense is good, boys. We just need to get our offense going. Come on. I don't care who it is. I really do not. Just somebody step up and put a puck in the back of the net. Second period. Oh my God. Gretzky, Granlund, and then Mike Bossy gives us a 3-goal lead. So finally, it took us until Game 4 to get more than 2 goals in a game in this series. But you know what? If we can keep doing this, we're going to tie up the series at 2 here. So we just need to keep going with it. And it looks like we're going to hold on for the win here. Can we hold on to... Ooh, Forsberg scores past Nedeljkovic. And Kuznetsov gets the empty netter. We win 4-1. My goodness, I bet that feels good. We beat them by 3 just like they did to us on our home ice. So we're heading back to Vancouver. Game 5. It's a whole new series. Forget every game before this. Only game that matters is tonight. We win this game, I think we can finish it out in 6. So, come on. Just win this game here. Don't worry about anything else. Forget the previous games. Come on, boys. First period. Oh, my goodness. Philip Forsberg. Yeah, okay. Philip Forsberg spelled with an F. And Nathan Gerby. They give Nashville a lead 2-0 in this game. Come on, boys. Come on, second period. All right, Pontus Aberg, he gets a goal from them, but Max Reinhart, he's trying to keep this team alive. That fourth line, they've had a couple goals in this series already. Got to look for other lines to step up. I'm looking at you, third line, and second line for that matter, too. All right, come on, boys. Third period, we need a couple just to tie it up. Can we get a quick one here? Can we? Can we do it? We're heavily out shooting them. I know they're pretty good defensively, but you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. Pierre-Luc Dubois gets a goal past Nedeljkovic. And it's 4-1. Make it 5-1. Craig Wilson. That's embarrassing, boys. You only manage 1 goal on your home ice, and they score 5. Count them, 5 goals on you on your home ice. Alright, I gotta change up the lines a little bit here. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I mixed up the lines a little bit. I'll let you take a look here. I mixed up the offense, as you see there, and then the defense I mixed up just a little bit. Switch Vatanen and Green, and that is all. So come on, boys. We're down 3-2 in the series. We won the President's Trophy. Come on. Are you kidding me that this Nashville team is going to beat us? I just don't see it, boys. I just don't. Come on. Game 6. We're down 3-2 in the series in Nashville. We need to win this game, boys. Our backs are up against the wall. First period. Alright, Craig Smith opens up the scoring for Nashville. We're being outshot only by 1, though. But come on, boys. Second period. Could really use a goal here. Alright, Sissons. He gives them the 2-goal lead, but Ty Ratty and then Scott Stevens. They tie up the game at 2. Still being outshot, but only by 1. Come on, boys. We need a couple more in this period. 1 goal is not going to do it. Can we get more than 2 goals in a game again? Power play, oh my god, they killed it off. But come on, boys. Come on, just need 1. I just need 1. There we go, Mike Bossy. He scores past Pecorine. Will that be enough, though? Will it? And it will. We win 3-2. Oh my goodness, boys. We're going to a game 7. All right. You know, you guys have worked your asses off all season. I'd hate for it to end tonight. But we are here back on our home ice. You got to feel the atmosphere in the building, boys. We have not been performing at home. But this is the night that we turn it all around. Come on, first period, boys. Peter Forsberg scores past Nedeljkovic, giving them the 1-0 lead. We have more than double the shots that they do on net. We have a power play going on right now. Come on, boys. Come on. We're the best team in the NHL. I know we can beat them. Come on. Second period. There we go. Wayne Gretzky and Jake Bean. They score past Pecorine. That's not going to do it, boys. I don't care who you are. 2 goals is not going to win you the game. Marcus Naslund. He gets a goal past Pecorine. Oh, Martin Hanzal, that third line, they're coming up clutch again for him. It's a 3-2 game. 1 shot could change the course of this game. They got a power play. Come on, kill it off, boys. Max Reinhart with the shorty. Ha ha ha. 4-2 is the score. Make it 5-2. Sami Vatanen. Wow. We have really energized this team since we changed up the lines. And that's what I'm talking about. A 5-2 victory in Game 7. And we are headed to our second straight Stanley Cup final. Let's see who we're going to take on here. I'm hoping it's not Ottawa, and it is Florida. Okay, so I believe they still have Pavel Bure. I actually don't know who they have on their team, so it'll be interesting to find out. And here we go. Let's take a quick look at the playoff tree. They swept Ottawa. Okay, they swept Ottawa. Let's take a look at their stats through the regular season, and we could actually take a look at them in the playoffs as well. Alright, the Florida Panthers. Alright, yep, Pavel Bure, 96 points, 78 goals. Oh my goodness. How in the hell do you get 78 goals in the regular season? That's almost a goal per game. Oh my god. Did he just break Gretzky's record? How many goals did Gretzky have in a season? I thought it was 76. I'm not sure anymore. But Pavel Bure was 78. I think he broke the goal record. But anyway, Jonathan Huberdeau was 78 assists. He must have been feeding him the puck all season. Barkov, he had 59 assists, 14 goals, 73 points as their number 1 center. They got Bugstad, he's a big body. He'll score, he'll hit you off the puck, leave you on your ass, and then come down and score on you. So they got a lot of good players like Aaron Ekblad. He is their number 1 defenseman. He's very good. Riley Smith, okay. I think their team drops off a little bit. There's Cal Clutterbuck. He's a grinder. He's very good defensively. But I don't know. He's one of the top point getters on the team, so their team might drop off here. Paul Bittner. They got Hampus Lindholm. That's right. We did take Jake Bean from them. They did pick up Lindholm and somebody else from us. I don't remember who. Mark Edward Vlasic is with them. He is very good defensively. Vincent Trocheck, he is pretty good. I loved watching him when he was in the OHL. Rocco Grimaldi. I don't know anything about this guy. Yeah, I mean, decent offensively, maybe for a third-line guy, but he doesn't have the rest of the stats around him. They got Dwight King, Lawson Cruz. I know how good he can be once he fully develops. Harry Luck. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that. But, yeah, he's on the team there. They got a lot of depth forwards. I mean, Grimaldi's a depth forward. This guy's a depth forward. Dmitry Kulikov, Eric Goodbranson, the new Vancouver Canuck in real life. And, oh, yeah, Rodko Gudas was the guy that went over in that Jake Bean deal. So, very, very defensive core. I mean, they got Vlasic, good Branson Gudas, very good defensive players. So we cannot take them lightly whatsoever. Let's go ahead and take a look at their goalie then. Who is in net for them? And woof, we got Antti Ranta in net. How in the hell did they make it to the Stanley Cup Finals? I can't take them lightly. I'm just laughing about their goalie, and you know what? He's probably going to have a couple career games, and we just can't let that happen. So, and in the playoffs, it looks like Pavel Bure's leading them in points, yeah, by a long shot, and then Barkov and Huberdeau there. So, if we can shut down their first line, hard task, I know. I think we can do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at their lines then. It's going to be a tough task to shut down Pavel Bure. I mean, he's a great offensive player. But I think we can do it. Let's view their lines. Yeah, Barkov, Bure, Huberdeau, Bittner, Bugstad, and Riley Smith. Cal Clutterbuck, Vincent Trocheck, and Dwight King. Lawson Cruz, fuck that guy, and Grimaldi. I cannot pronounce his name. You know, I said they weren't a very deep team. You know, they are pretty deep. I mean, they got pretty good defense down the middle with their centers. I mean, Clutterbuck, Dwight King, this guy, Cruz, they're pretty good at defense. They got a bunch of two-way forwards, so you know what? This team's not going to be a pushover. I mean, obviously they're not going to be a pushover. They made the Stanley Cup Finals. We just need to play our asses off, and we can lift the first Stanley Cup in Vancouver Canucks history. All right, so here we go in Game 1. We're on our home ice once again, and come on, boys. Pavel Bure, he had a good career in Vancouver. Unfortunately, he's playing for Florida in this one. I'd love to see him in the stands if he was a veteran, but instead we got, what, Keith Tkachuk, he's up in the press box, and Roberto Luongo. Actually, I don't know. A lot of good players played for Florida and Vancouver. I actually don't know too many Vancouver legends, so I can't really say they're in the press box. But anyway, first period here in Vancouver for the Stanley Cup Finals. Game 1, and it's 0-0 after 1. Here we go, second period. All right, Cal Clutterbuck scores, but Mike Bossy passed Antti Ranta. That's what I like to see, boys. All right, third period. This is crunch time. Who's going to get the goal for us? They had their depth guy score. We had one of our number 1 guys, and Marian Orsaw, he gets a goal for us. I really like his future on the team. I just hope that he can develop to be a pretty good player for us. And we'll have him for at least next year because he's still on his entry-level deal, which is great for us. And then Ty Ratty, he gets a goal, but Pavel Bure makes a 1-goal game. Come on, boys. And we hold on to it. 3-2 is the final score. Oh, if we can lift a cup in Vancouver, I'm sure there'll be riots anyway, but if we can lift a cup for Vancouver, that would be amazing. Alright, player morale, let's go to Waller-Spoon. Ice time is distracting. You're getting penalty kill, whatever. You're like first line penalty kill, okay, why are you still talking about the captaincy? You've been captain all season. Actually, you know what? It said Gretzky was captain for a little bit. I don't get how it can automatically change. I don't know. It did say Gretzky was captain like a couple weeks into the season, although I hadn't touched it, and now it says Naslin's the captain again. So I don't get it. I don't know why it's saying that. I'm pretty sure when I said it, I set Naslin to the captain, Gretzky as an assistant, and Scott Stevens as an assistant. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it looks. But anyway, we got Game 2 up against Florida here. Still on our home ice. Come on, boys. Can we take a 2-0 series lead? First period. Oh, Matthew Tkachuk with his father in the press box. And then Ty Ratty scores 38 seconds later from the bad angle. All right, come on, boys. Second period, we need to keep this up. Oh, Ty ready for the second of the game. Come on, boys. I know we can do it. We just got to keep going. Just keep going, and we can be up 2-0 in the series. Just, if we can win this game, 2 more games till we can lift a cup for the City of Vancouver power play, but it doesn't matter. Oh, come on, boys. 5 more minutes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, Riley Smith scores with 2 minutes left in the game, but we hold on to the 3-1 victory. We couldn't get the shutout for Nedeljkovic, but you know what? We are 2 wins away from lifting Lord Stanley's Cup. I know we can do it, boys. That third line actually had all the goals in the game, because the third line is... Actually, no, I moved Tkachuk up to the second. Yeah, but Timashov had 3 assists in that game, so that's good for him. All right, Game 3, we are down in, Sunrise, Florida, I believe it is. The ice is going to be soft, but we still need to play our asses off, boys. Come on, first period. All right, Marcus Granlund. He gets a goal on that 4th line. Come on, boys. Second period. Grimaldi and Pavel Bure. They both get goals for Florida. I know we couldn't keep quiet all series. Pavel Bure finally got loose, but that's not the end, boys. I know we can come back. We're only down by 1. We just need 1 goal to tie it up. I know we got it, boys. Here we go. Third period. I know we have it in us. Power play. There we go. Mike Bossy past Antti Ranta, and it's all tied up. It's a whole new game right now. 0-0. 4-3 power play, but we can't get one. The 5-3 power play. Oh my god, we got a power play then. And still no power play goals after so many penalties in this third period. But Pavel Bure gets a goal past Nedeljkovic. And it looks like they're going to win it 3-2. Yep, Pavel Bure finally got loose this game, scoring 2 goals. And you know what? I knew we couldn't stop him. We can only hope to contain him. And we contained him for a little bit. But he finally got loose. Come on, boys. Game 4. I don't want them to tie up the series here. We need to take 1 from them on their home ice. First period. Here we go, boys. All right, Marian Orsaw, he gets a goal for us. Second period. Ooh, Orsaw gets the second of the game, but Binter and Pavel Bure score for the Florida Panthers. Orsaw's was from center ice. Oh my goodness. I love looking at this little shot chart because it's just amazing where you see some of the goals scored from. But anyway, third period. Here we go, boys. It's 0-0 right now. Ignore the scoreboard. Just work your asses off and put one in the back of the net for us. Marcus Naslund, he gets a goal for us, the captain. Power play. Wayne Gretzky gets a goal for us too. Oh my goodness. We're up 4-2 here in Game 4. Can we hold on to it? I think we can, boys. I think we can. And 5-0. Oh, the hat trick for Marian Orsaw on Florida's home ice. Good job, boys. Good job. Bossy with 3 assists as well in there. Gretzky with 3 points. All right, boys. Lord Stanley's Cup is in the building here in Vancouver. I know we can win this. Their backs are up against the wall right now. They're going to come out fighting. Yeah, we're going to take some shots. But I know we can stand there, take it, and give some shots back. Come on. First period. All right, 0-0. Come on, boys. We just need 1 right now. We just need 1. Second period. Oh, Wayne Gretzky and Evgeny Kuznetsov. We are up 2-0 going into the third period. And we could clinch the cup right here, boys. We could do it. Power play. Okay, we don't score there, but another power play. And Marcus Naslund, the captain, he gets a goal for us. We're up 3-0, the worst lead in hockey. Can we get another one? All right, we don't score there, but they are celebrating in Vancouver right now. We just need to hold on to it. I'm going to slow sim this last little bit. Oh my goodness. I'd said Vancouver was cursed. I've never seen them win. I've never seen them win in any GM modes that I've done. But finally, oh, I got to intervene here. Finally, we're going to bring a Stanley Cup to Vancouver. There we go. And you know what? I couldn't be any happier with this team. We won the President's Trophy. We're about to win the Stanley Cup. We're the first team to win the President's Trophy and win the Stanley Cup in I don't know how many years. How many seconds left? All right, there's 15 seconds left. We are up 3-0. All right, let's just puck rag here for a sec. There we go. Good job, boys. Good season. Get deep in there, Glendenning. They're celebrating in Vancouver. 2-1. And the game is over. We win 4-1 in the series. With the shutout going to Nedeljkovic in the final game as well. They're celebrating, and they're going to celebrate hard tonight, boys. Just wait for the parade in a couple days. Oh, God, that is so satisfying. It took us 5 years to win the Stanley Cup, but we finally did it. We finally did it, boys. As you see Marcus Naslund there going to shake Pavel Bure's hand. They look exactly the same because I didn't take any time to edit the players' faces when I created the players. But who's going to win that? And Mike Bossy wins the Conn Smythe 34 points. And how many games? How many games we lose? Was it 21 games? Or something like that. And here we go, boys. The first ever time the Stanley Cup is going to be lifted in the city of Vancouver. And who else to do it but the legend and Marcus Naslund. There you go. You've earned it. You have earned it. That's right. Kiss that cup. Oh my goodness. I could not be any more proud of this team. Who's he going to hand it off to? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I couldn't see who it is, but who would he hand it to? Marcus Kruger? He's already won 2 Stanley Cups. Why hand it to him? Oh my goodness. Who is that? Luke Glendenning, he lifts the cup, and then Nedeljkovic lifts the cup as well. Time for the team photo here, boys. Enjoy this moment, because in a few more weeks, we're going to have to get back to the old grind, start working out, and hopefully we can be back in the same position next year with a chance to win our second consecutive Stanley Cup. Good job, boys. Good job.